Hello, this is AJ. Welcome to the POV, Point of View. Stories for Leaders Make Mistakes. Same story, let's begin. Number 1. There were 2 penguins named Todd and Lewis. Todd and Lewis were normal penguins when they were young. When they were young, they were very normal penguins. They liked to eat fish, and they liked the cold weather. However, 5 years ago, they changed. Since that time, they have hated the cold. Since 5 years ago, they have complained about the cold every day. Since 5 years ago, they have dreamed of Thailand. They have wanted to buy a beach resort in Thailand. Since that time, 5 years ago, they have talked about buying a beach in Thailand. Every day they have told the other penguins, "We make no bones about it. We hate the cold." Starting 5 years ago and continuing every day, they have told the penguins the same thing. Every day they have said to everybody else, to all the other penguins, "We make no bones about it. We hate the cold." They have done this again and again and again and again. The other penguins thought they were very strange. Until one day, finally, they undertook the long trip to Thailand. Against long odds, they began. Against long odds, they undertook the long and dangerous trip from Antarctica to Thailand. They swam north. And one day a big storm came. And the ocean was very turbulent and dangerous. There were big, big waves. It was extremely turbulent. But they continued to swim north to Thailand. And Todd yelled, "We ain't gonna quit. We ain't quitting. We'll get to Thailand. We won't stop." And so they continued to swim. The storm continued for 20 days. And Todd and Lewis continued to swim through the turbulent ocean during the entire 20 days of the storm. Until one day, the storm stopped. And the ocean became very placid and calm. The water became warm. And they saw Thailand. They arrived in Thailand. They immediately swam to a beach. They climbed onto the beach, and immediately they bought it because they were very rich penguins. They bought the beach in Thailand. And they built a huge, magnificent resort. And every day they laid on the beach under the sun, next to the calm and placid waters of Thailand. They were warm, happy, and feeling great. And that is the end of the first POV story. Next, into the future. This is my little idea for a story about the future. I'm going to tell you about it. Are you ready? Let's do it. In the future, maybe 10 years from now, there will be 2 penguins, 2 strange penguins. Their names will be Todd and Lewis. Todd and Lewis won't be normal. They won't be the same as other penguins. They won't like the cold. In fact, they're going to hate the cold. They'll have a dream. They're going to want to buy a beach resort in Thailand. And they're not going to make bones about this dream. They're not going to apologize. They're not going to hide it. They're going to say, "We make no bones about it. We hate the cold." They'll tell everybody. They're going to tell all the other penguins about their dream. And one day, they'll decide to do it. Against long odds, they will undertake the long and dangerous trip to Thailand. They'll swim, and they'll swim, and they'll swim. And then one day a big storm will come. The ocean will become very turbulent. But they're not going to quit. They'll keep going. The storm will last for 20 days and 20 nights. But they'll keep swimming. And Todd's going to yell, "We ain't quitting. We ain't gonna stop. We're going to Thailand." And they will. They will continue. They'll keep swimming through the storm, through the turbulent ocean, until one day the storm will stop. The storm's going to stop suddenly. And the ocean will become very placid and calm. And the water will become very warm. And they will see Thailand. They will arrive in Thailand finally. And they will swim to the beach. They'll come up onto the beach and they'll yell, "We want to buy this beach right now!" Because, of course, they're going to be extremely rich penguins. And they'll do it. They'll buy the beach. And then they'll build a magnificent, huge resort on the beach. And every day they're going to lay on the beach under the warm sun next to the placid waters of Thailand. They'll be warm and happy and relaxed. The end. That is the end of the POV stories for Leaders Make Mistakes. As always, listen to these lessons every day for 1 week or 2 weeks, or more if you want. More is okay, less is not okay. So deep learning, deep learning, deep learning, and always have energy in your body, energy in your mind when you listen. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.